All right, good afternoon and welcome to High Top Sports Network's presentation of Heritage Conference, or excuse me, District 6, Class 2A Varsity Softball, the semifinals here in 2A. West Shamokin taking on West Branch. Josh Reckengast here with you. Thanks for tuning in. And just underway here. Going to get the game changer pulled up, and that foul ball just missed the camera. A little to the right, so all that adjusting I just did, all for naught. But that's okay. We'll get it taken care of. So right now, a runner on first, second batter of the game. High and outside. And that one's fouled back to the swing again. The camera moves a little bit more. That's the risky run of having a camera hung upon the chain link fence there in the backstop. But I mean, it's going to take a perfect one to break the camera, which I'm sure is possible. But and the wind picking up. They're supposed to get some weather here. That's why they started a little bit early. I was told it wasn't going to start early, but it did. So, you know, I don't blame them. The clouds are looking ominous out there, and over the outfield there, as you can see on your camera, the view is gray, and the wind's starting to pick up. So, rest assured, we'll hang out as much as we can. Once the rain starts, I got a tarp here, so we'll put that tarp on and hopefully keep the broadcast going as long as it keeps going. The game, that is. Yeah, one raindrop just dropped on my keyboard there, but I think that was just a residual drop from earlier blowing out. Strike three right there. Batter is retired on the backwards K, looking strikeout. And thanks to our scoreboard sponsor here this afternoon, Armstrong Indoor Athletics, the premier training facility in the region, baseball and softball. Upcoming event there is the Champ Camp. I believe it is booked, but you can check in. I don't know. I know there's always a waiting list for that. Check it out at aia.team, and that is from June 9th to the 13th. Every day, 8 a.m. to noon at the Armstrong Baseball and Softball Complex at Armstrong Junior Senior High School. And it's really cool. A lot of instruction, some life lessons, great tips, fun drills, fun scrimmages. Players ages 7 through 13, they need to bring their own gear. The must have baseball pants or sweatpants, obviously, glove, bat, all that stuff. The balls are provided. And it's rain or shine as that walk gives West Branch 2 aboard now. It's rain or shine, so if the weather is not cooperating that particular day, then they'll move it down to Armstrong Indoor Athletics. And they have a great indoor diamond that they can accommodate the Champ Camp. It's actually a really cool event and a really cool experience for the young players. So check it out, aia.team. And the first run of the game will come around. West Branch capitalizing on the fielding miscue there. And Shamokin gets out of the inning, coming up to bat here in the bottom of the first, down 1-0. The Wolves trail the Lady Warriors here in the District 6 Class 2A semifinals at Shamokin Junior Senior High School. welcome aboard. Cam Vandervoort coming up here. Couple of home runs in that Heritage Conference Championship game. And shows bunt, lays it down. And a foul ball there at the right field line. And Elkin on the move, throw down. She is in there safely. Stolen base. For Avery Elkin. And running scoring position now for the Wolves. And that one's going to get down. And Elkin will score easily. Delivers the RBI single, tie this one right back up. At one apiece here in the bottom of the first. Nobody out still for West Shamokin. Elkin leads off, draws a walk, steals a base, and Vandervoort drives her home with a single. And so the Wolves strike right back and tie this ball game back up. At one apiece. And running again, Vandervoort on the move. That throw goes into center field and backed up nicely in center field. Still another stolen base. Here's West Shamokin there on the move early in this game. Elena Stewart at the plate right now. And that will be low. So 1-2 now the count to Stewart. And now goes Stewart on strikes. And Limondi up now. And we're at second base. Swing turns back to the screen. Oh, 1 the count now to Limondi. She pitched a whale of a game in that Heritage Conference Championship, broadcasted right here on High Top Sports Network. On 15 strikeouts in that victory over Conemaugh Valley. Quite the personal performance there in the circle for Limondi. She also recorded, I believe, what is it, her 400th strikeout or something like that? Maybe I'm wrong about that. 250? I don't know. I'd have to go back and look it up. But there was definitely a milestone involved. So 1-1 pitch here. That one popped up on the infield. And over to snag it is the pitcher. home plate. And a miss right through that one. Nice delivery. And a swinging strike. Foul away up the plate. Landed right behind me, actually. Never even saw it. I just felt a bunch of pine needles come down on top of me. Good thing that wasn't a touch shorter, it landed on my head. And that one misses low. And in the dirt in front of home plate there. Wind is starting to blow, but kind of sideways. I'm not super cold yet. It's not about bringing long sleeves, didn't do it. And goes down. And the lefty, number 28 for West Branch, McKenna Moore, senior pitcher, gets through the side, but not before the Wolves tie it up. Courtesy of a Cam Vandervoort RBI single. That's going to take us to the second. Josh Reckenbaust here with you on High Top Sports Network. I'm going to run over to the concession stand right behind me and grab some water. I'll be right back. All right, feeling a lot better now. Definitely needed that. I was parched. It's time to get the dry mouth, dry lips. Tough to talk whenever you have that going on. Mondi delivers. That is low. So the leadoff hitter in this inning for West Branch. Swing and miss right there. Mondi gets a swinging strike. At the plate right now, number 21, Shasta Manahan. Mondi fires. That one's off-speed pitch towards the hole short. Elkin Fields fires, and a good pick at first base. So a nice play there, ranging toward the hole. Elkin, Stewart went after it, couldn't get to it. Elkin backing her up, makes the play deep in the hole, fires across. And a nice pick by McClafferty at first for the first out. That one just off the plate right there by Mondi. She's working now to the second batter of the inning for West Branch. That is Kaylee Woodring. And that one again toward the hole. Elkin fires. And hanging onto the bag right there to get the second out of the inning. So a couple of really nice plays in the hole by Avery Elkin at shortstop, showing off the arm. And two away here in the top half of the second inning. good swinging and serve out in left field. Might be two, but the throw does get away there coming in from left field. That allows the runner to advance, who had stopped at second. That's Mackenzie McTavish. She was stopped at second base, and then the throw came in from left field a little bit low, skipped away. At second base, so that allowed McTavish to move up. She had resigned herself to a single right there and was stopping, turning back to first base, but the miscue again by the Wolves allows West Branch to advance a runner into scoring position. Blondie fires. That is a strike right at the knees on the outside corner there. Lindsey Bainey at the plate right now for the Warriors. Fourth second base, ranging and making the play, firing, and getting the third out of the inning. Nice play over there, going up the middle at second and snagging that ball, firing it on to first base. Boy, that was a heck of a play to make up for the error that allowed McTavish to get to second base there. And that was Evie Grants, the freshman, so she made a freshman mistake there, allowing that ball coming in from left field to get past her, but made a nice play there to end the inning. And first pitch in there to Grant is a strike. Bottom of the second inning. Hey there, to retire Grant. Ball and put in place. It's difficult to make a good play on, but done well by the Warriors. Rafferty, the first baseman for the Wolves, up right now. Now in the fourth strike. that one misses, so a 3-1 count now to McClafferty. So 3-1 pitch incoming, one away here, bottom of the second, tied at 1. And McClafferty works a walk. So that'll put a runner on board with 1 out by McElwain coming up. First pitch to McElwain. Laid down. That's going to advance the runner. McElwain out by a step at first base, but does her job with the sac bunt. 2 down now. And quickly out ahead to an 0-2 count. Strike 3, so Westbrook's able to get out of it there again. A runner in scoring position left on by the Wolves. That's overpowering stuff to get out of the inning by McKenna Moore. So that will take us to the third. Thanks to Nicola Ann Photography. There you see. Nicola Ann, one of the best photographers in the region, as noted by the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. Student locations, studio locations in Katanning and Lawrenceville. Nicola Ann's photography is a big part of the area, and she's a great sponsor of us. She does a lot of sports photography for the teams that we cover. You know, the portraits, the team photos, all that stuff. Really creative graphics. Really interesting stuff that she does, with the photos to make them unique and one of a kind. You can see some examples there on your screen. Also, senior class pictures, engagement photos, wedding photos, newborns, all that good stuff. Check her out online, Nicola Ann Photography. Great sponsor here on High Top. So we head to the top of the third. West Shamokin and West Branch tied at 1 apiece here. District 6 to a semifinals. And Leomondi working in the circle for the Wolves. As I mentioned in that Heritage Conference Championship game, 15 strikeouts. Only allowed 1 run, scattered 5 hits. A really good game. She was overpowering there at the end. They loaded, Conemaugh Valley loaded the bases, scored a run. First run of the game off of Blondie in the 7th. And she just bared down, found a different gear to the last 2 batters and just blew them away and got out of there. Wolves with their second ever Heritage Conference title in program history. And High Top, proud to be there for both of them. Well, I hear a home run to right center field there. A nice poke. And had the strength to get it up and out. And over fence there in right center. Nice swing and a nice shot there for Layla Thompson, the senior infielder for West Branch. So home run on the board off of Mondi here in the top of the third inning. That makes it 2-1 West Branch. And there you go. That That was a bomb there. She hit it well. I thought it was actually going to be off the top of the fence, but kind of kept rising as it was going out and over the fence. That home run, the difference so far in this game is the sky darkens considerably. So Monty trying to shake that off, and she works now to become her mound opponent today. Well, not a mound, it's a circle. Do that every game. Good for one a game at least when I call it a mound. Monty, that one came back to the plate, popped up toward left field again. She was out there. I don't have a lot of cards. I'm just going off of appearances, I guess. I think that instead was Zoe Bennett in left field. Apologies to Zoe. So one away. Wolves trail by a run after the home run. To lead off this inning by Layla Thompson. And right now, with one out, nobody on. There is the 0-1 pitch fouled to screen. A little number off the tip of the bat there. Haley Woodling in the batter's box. So there's a Woodling and a Wood Ring on this team. Haley and Kaylee. Wow, that's confusing as all get out. That's the way it's spelled on the roster. I don't know if that's correct or not. But Slater has tipped and held on to behind the plate there by Cam Vandervoort. That ball had some movement. I'm dead behind home plate and standing up. And I watched that ball move. It went from inside to outside wildly in the last probably 15 feet. And tipped and held on to by Vandervoort. So nice play there. So 2 down. Ball fouled back on the first pitch to Cheyenne Bush. Number 13 here for the Warriors. So maybe that home run fired Monty up a little bit. It seemed she wasn't bringing the same velocity there in the first 2 innings plus. But after that home run by Thompson, Monty has really begun to rock and fire. You can tell a jump in velocity just from standing behind the plate watching it. Probably be able to see it on your screen as well, but she's definitely throwing harder now. That one right on the corner, just off the corner, doesn't get the call. So that'll make it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on for West Branch. Home of one of our favorite athletic directors here at High Top Sports, Dave Williamson. AKA I'm him, that ball could be right up. It could stay in. And Monty makes the grab. That was one of those pop-ups where it looked like it was going to come back right here, and then it just kind of spun back toward the infield. Monty makes the grab. That's 3 out. But Thompson's home run is the difference right now. Solo shot to lead off the inning. Makes it 2-1 West Branch as we head to the bottom of the third. No, you stay there. So Elgin to lead it off, 2-0 the count. And swing and miss on the 2-0 pitch. Good location there by Moore, down and away. So make it 2-1 is the count. Elkin led off, drew a walk, and he was then stole the base, fouled straight back into the pine tree and down.